After studying this module, you shall be able to understand the concept of product life cycle, identify the theory of diffusion and adaptation, list out the objectives of the product life cycle, analyze the characteristics of the various stages of product life cycle, determine the marketing strategies followed by marketers at various stages of the product's life cycle, define the concept of product mix and product line. To begin with, the moment a product is commercialized, it enters into its life cycle. A product is like a human being. It is born, grows up fast, matures, and then finally passes away. The product life cycle discusses the stages which a product has to go through since the day of its birth to the day it is taken away from the market. A new product progresses through a sequence of stages from introduction to growth, maturity and decline. This sequence is known as the product life cycle and is associated with the changes in the marketing situation, thus impacting the marketing strategy and the marketing mix. Companies have to design different marketing strategies for their products as they enter the various stages of the product life cycle.
Next, we will discuss about the theory of innovation diffusion and consumer adoption. The theory of innovation diffusion and consumer adoption provides the basic rationale for the product life cycle. When a new product is launched in the market, people hardly know about it. Therefore, it becomes important for the company to first spread awareness about the product, generate interest in them, help them evaluate the product carefully, induce trial of the product, finally adopt the product, and make full and regular use of the innovation. This whole process takes time, and in the introductory stage, only a few persons or innovators generally buy the product. These are enthusiastic people who would like to. If the product is satisfying, a positive message spreads and a larger number of buyers, that is early adapters, are drawn in. At this stage, the competitor enters the market, resulting in increasing the market's awareness and causing the prices to fall. As a result of this, more buyers start buying the product at the growth stage, that is early majority, and after listening to their positive feedbacks, some more, that is late majority, buyers also join in. But after a certain point of time, generally at the maturity stage, the number of potential new buyers approaches zero, as all those who were interested to buy the product are already buying, sales become stagnant and only few join the customer base. Eventually, sales decline as new and better product choices emerge in the market and divert the consumer's interest from the existing product, and they start buying the newer options. That is how the product life cycle is explained by normal developments in the diffusion and adaptation theory of new products. Next, we will discuss about the marketing strategies for the product life cycle. There are four basic stages in the product life cycle: introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. It nicely depicts the sales and profit levels during the four stages of the product life cycle. It is quite apparent from the figure that the sales start from zero level and with a slow start in the introduction stage accelerates at an increasing rate during the growth stage, followed by stagnation at the maturity stage and falling sales during the decline stage. Similarly, the profit curve starts from the initial losses, reaches the break-even level, and then starts increasing at the introduction stage, increases at a rapid pace during the growth stage, reaches its highest point somewhere near the maturity stage, starts declining during the stable maturity stage, and continues to decline at the decline stage. As the sales and profit curve behave differently during the different stages, it becomes important for the marketers to design appropriate strategies to handle the product during the various stages. Now, we will discuss the stages. First stage is the introduction stage. Stage 1 is where the new product is launched in the market. As the product is new, nobody knows about it, and the marketers have to work very hard to get the product introduced and noticed in the market. The length of the introduction stage varies from product to product depending on various factors. Coming on to the characteristics of introduction stage. First, decisions regarding the product branding, packaging, and labeling are made, and patents, if any, and trademarks are obtained. Next, as the product is new and the company is not sure of its success, it introduces the basic version of the product in the market. Next, huge investments are made in the production, distribution, and promotion of the product in the market. Next, costs are high due to low initial sales. Next, pricing may be low penetrating pricing to build market share rapidly or high skimming pricing to recover developmental cost fast. Next, slow growth of sales because of lack of awareness among the consumers. Next, distribution is selective until consumers show interest in the product. Next, huge efforts are made to attract dealers and fill the pipelines. Next, aggressive promotional efforts are made aimed at innovators and early adopters. Marketing communications seek to build product awareness and to educate potential consumers about the product. Next, there are only few competitors. Next, we will discuss the strategies of the introduction stage. Marketers adopt any one of the following strategies. First, rapid skimming strategy. Launching the new product at a high price with a high promotional level. This strategy is adopted when people are unaware about the product, company wants to build the image of a prestigious product, and they are confident of the fact that consumers can pay the high price for that product. Second is slow skimming strategy. Launching the new product at a high price with low promotion. It is used when market is limited in size, people already know about the product, are willing to pay high price, and potential competition is not imminent. For example, the launch of iPhone 6 in Indian markets. Third, rapid penetration strategy. Launching the product at a low price and spending heavily on promotion. This strategy works when the market is large, unaware of the product, and buyers are highly price sensitive. There exists a strong potential competition, and the marketers is planning to reduce the unit manufacturing cost with increasing turnover. Thus, the focus is on targeting a large market share and earning profits through generating volume. For example, the introduction of the new breakfast cereal in the market. Fourth, slow penetration strategy. Launching the new product at a low price and low level of promotion. Marketers use this strategy in case when market is large and people are highly aware of the product. The product is generally basic in nature and people want to buy it on their own. It is price sensitive and there is very little potential competition existing, such as in the case of selling salt, sugar, pulses, etc. The second stage is the growth stage. The growth stage is marked by a rapid climb in sales and profits of the company. Early adapters like the product and the middle majority consumers start following their leads. The firm seeks to build brand preference and increase market share. There is increasing demand in the market, sales curve starts moving upwards, and the product starts showing profits. This is a stage which attracts competitors as they would also like to take the advantage of increasing profitability in that product category. Thus, special care is needed to ensure that it does not affect the growth stage of the product. Characteristics of growth stages are rapid climb in sales, early adapters and middle majority can follow the leader. Next, new competitors enter the market, attracted by large-scale production and profit. Next, pricing is maintained as the firm enjoys increasing demand with more and more customers coming forward and buying their products. Next, some of the companies may purposefully lower the prices in order to discourage the entry of competitors. Next, profits increase during this stage as promotion costs are spread over a large volume and unit manufacturing cost falls faster. Next, promotion is aimed at a broader audience. Next, companies maintain their promotional expenses at the same level or slightly raised level to meet competition and continue educating the market. Next, sales rise much faster, causing a decline in the promotion sales ratio. Marketers use the following strategies at this stage. Product quality is maintained, and additional features and support services may be added. Next, new improved models of the product may be introduced. Next, companies tend to enter new market segments and increase their distribution network as demand increases and customers accept the product. Next, the nature of advertising shifts from product awareness to bringing about product's conviction and purchase. Next, the company may lower prices at the right time to attract the next layer of price sensitive consumers. The third stage is maturity stage. At the maturity stage, the rate of sales growth slows down and the product enters a stage of relative maturity. This stage poses formidable challenges to marketing management. The maturity stage can be divided into three phases. In the first phase, growth maturity, the sales growth rate starts to decline because of the distribution saturation. There are no new distribution channels to fill, although some laggards buyers still enter the market. In the second phase, stable maturity, sales come at par on a per capita basis because of market saturation. Most potential consumers have tried the product and future sales are governed by population growth and replacement demand. In the third phase, decaying maturity, the absolute level of sales now starts to decline and customers start moving towards other products and substitutes. Characteristics of maturity stage are: the slowdown in the rate of sales growth creates overcapacity in the industry, which leads to intensified competition. Next, the industry eventually consists of well entrenched competitors whose basic drive is to gain competitive advantage. Next, sales become stagnant. Next, profits start to decline. Marketers have to resort to the following strategies. In order to sustain the sales at a constant level, the company might have to add new or improved product features to differentiate their product from that of the competitors. Next, they will have to convert non users into users. For example, try to encourage non coffee drinkers to drink coffee. Next, they can suggest frequent uses of their products. For example, for shampoo company tries to introduce frequent uses of shampoo to have nice, silky and glowing hair. Next, even more usage per occasion can be recommended. For example, Milkmaid distributing Milkmaid recipe books free to the customers to suggest frequent and more usage of their product in various recipes. Next, a company will have to try hard to win over the competitors' customers. Next, prices may have to be reduced to attract the price sensitive consumers away from the competitor. Next, distribution becomes more intensive and incentives may be offered to the middlemen to encourage them to hold their product over competing products. Next, promotion emphasizes product's differentiation over that of the competitors. The fourth stage is the decline stage. At this stage, market is saturated. sales and profits eventually decline. Decline may be slow or rapid. Characteristics of the decline stage. Sales may plunge to zero or they may remain at a low level and continue for many years. Next, sales decline for a number of reasons, including technological advances, consumers' shift in taste, and increased domestic and foreign competition, overcapacity, increased price cutting, and profit erosion. Next, profits start declining and at times become negative. As sales and profits decline, the firm can resort to the following marketing strategies. The product can be maintained in the market for some more time by adding certain new features and finding new users. Next, the company can continue to offer the product to its loyal customers at a reduced price. Next, they can even discontinue the product. Next, use the product as replacement product for launching another new product successfully in the market. Next, the various marketing decisions in the decline phase will depend on the fact that whether it is being rejuvenated or given a new lease of life or left unchanged if it is being liquidated. Next, the price may be maintained or reduced drastically if liquidated. Objectives of the product life cycle. Objectives of the product life cycle is summarized in the following table. Characteristics of the product life cycle is being summarized in the following table. Strategies of product life cycle. Strategies of product life cycle is being summarized in the following table. Next, we will discuss product mix and product line. Product mix is sum total of all the products manufactured or traded by some business house to reinforce their presence in the market, increase market share, and increase the turnover for more profitability. For example, if we take the case of Hindustan Unilever, their product mix consists of fabric wash segment, hair care, skin care, oral care, household cleaning, and other product lines. The product mix and product line of Hindustan Unilever Limited are depicted in figure 1.4. Product mix and product line are two expressions used in connection with the range and variety of the products of a firm. Product mix. It is a larger entity. It denotes the complete set of all the products offered for sale by a company. The product mix of a company is composed of all the product lines it carries. Width of product mix. This denotes the number of product lines it carries. It can also be termed as line extension, which means introducing a line product line, just like Mercedes was manufacturing cars when it started to manufacture its bikes. It was line extension. Line extension can be upward or downward. In case of Mercedes, it was downwards. Product line. It is a group of closely related products that are considered to be a unit because of marketing, technical, or end use considerations. For example, all the toilet soaps of Hindustan Unilever like Dove, Pierce, Lux, Liril, Rexona, Hamam, Lifebuoy, and Breeze form a product line under personal wash category. Length of product line. This is decided by the number of items in a product mix. Depth of a product line. It denotes the total number of items under each brand in the line in terms of variants, shades, models, pack sizes, etc. Product mix is equals to all of the products we offer for sale. Product line is equals to a group of closely related products. Length of product mix is equals to the number of items in the product mix. Width of product mix is equals to the number of product lines carried. Depth of product mix is equals to number of variants offered in a product line. Hindustan Unilever's product mix and product line is as follows. Next, we will discuss appraisal of each product or brand in the product line. It is very important for a growing business to undertake constant appraisal of their existing product lines. Appraisal is required to check the validity of the products in light of the changes in business environment and the competitive forces. With time, some of the products become obsolete, while at times the entire product line may become outdated. Companies try to measure the market acceptance of their products from time to time in order to find out their popularity amongst the consumers. Some of the products are required to be withdrawn from the market due to functional obsolescence, which can occur because of the changing fashion or the upcoming of new or improved substitute products due to new and improved technologies. Therefore, there should be constant appraisal of each product in the product line and of each member or brand in the line. The decisions may include withdrawal of the product in one case, stricter quality control in respect of another, giving an independent brand name to a product, and improving the utility of a product by adding a few features to it, or introducing a new product altogether in yet another case.
Let us summarize what we have done in this module. The product life cycle discusses the stages which a product has to go through since the day of its birth to the day it is taken away from the market. A new product progresses through a sequence of stages from introduction to growth, from growth to maturity, and then to decline. Each stage is associated with changes in the marketing situation, thus impacting the marketing strategy and the marketing mix. Companies have to design different marketing strategies for their products as they enter the various stages of the product life cycle. When a new product is launched in the market, people hardly know about it. Therefore, it becomes important for the company to first spread awareness about the product, generate interest in them, induce trial of the product, and finally initiate purchase auction. In the product's life cycle, sales start from zero level and with a low start in the introduction stage, accelerates at an increasing rate during the growth stage, followed by stagnation at the maturity stage and falling sales during the decline stage. Similarly, the profit curve starts from the initial losses, reaches the break-even level and then starts increasing at the introduction stage, increases at a rapid pace during the growth stage, reaches its highest point somewhere near the maturity stage and starts declining during the stable maturity stage and continues to decline at the decline stage. At the introduction stage, the marketers have to work very hard to get the product introduced and noticed in the market. At the growth stage, there is increasing demand in the market, sales curve starts moving upward and the product starts showing profits. At the maturity stage, the rate of sales growth slows down and the product enters a stage of relative maturity. At the decline stage, market is saturated. Sales and profits eventually decline and the firm might have to withdraw the product from the market. Product mix is sum total of all the products manufactured or traded by some business house to reinforce their presence in the market, increase market share and increase the turnover for more profitability. Product line is a group of closely related products that are considered to be a unit because of marketing, technical and end-use considerations. Firms need to do a constant appraisal of each product in the product line in order to check the validity of the products in light of the changes in business environment and the competitive forces.